From a small, humble shop where he forged climbing gear to meet his own rugged standards, Ivan Schuard's journey is a story of passion, perseverance, and revolutionizing an industry. His company Patagonia now stands as a global icon of environmental stewardship and commitment, redefining what it means to do business sustainably. The beginning, early life and passion for climbing. Ivan Schuard, born in 1938 in Maine, USA, had a deep connection to nature from a young age. His family relocated to California, where Ivan quickly developed a passion for the outdoors. It wasn't just a hobby for him, it was his calling. By his teenage years, Ivan had become an avid climber, spending every spare moment exploring the rugged cliffs of the Sierra Nevada. But as he became more skilled, he realized that the available climbing gear was clunky, unreliable, and didn't meet the rigorous demands of serious climbers. Frustrated by the lack of quality climbing equipment, Ivan decided to take matters into his own hands. Drawing on his skills and practical spirit, Ivan began blacksmithing, teaching himself how to shape metal and create climbing gear that would meet his high standards. This marked the beginning of his journey from hobbyist to entrepreneur. The early struggles, forging his own path. Ivan started small, operating out of a makeshift shop, hammering out pitons, climbing tools by hand, each one crafted to withstand the toughest conditions. These weren't mass-produced products. They were pieces of craftsmanship, born from Ivan's passion and respect for the sport. It was this attention to detail that set his gear apart and quickly gained a reputation among fellow climbers as some of the most reliable and durable tools on the market. But building a business wasn't easy. In the early days, Ivan relied solely on word of mouth. He would drive from camp to camp, selling his gear to fellow climbers, many of whom shared his frustrations with existing climbing tools. His authenticity and commitment to quality made a lasting impression, earning him a loyal following within the climbing community. However, financial stability remained elusive. Profitability was still a distant goal, and the operation was barely breaking even. Despite this, Ivan's dedication never wavered. Commitment to environmental responsibility, a shift in philosophy as his business grew, Ivan began to question the environmental impact of his products. Pitons were the standard at the time, but they left permanent marks on the natural rock faces they were driven into. Despite being necessary for climbing, Ivan's respect for nature pushed him to rethink the design and purpose of his equipment. In the late 1960s, he introduced a new innovation: aluminum chocks that could be wedged into rock crevices without damaging the rock. This design, known as clean climbing, allowed climbers to scale rocks without leaving a permanent mark, aligning with Ivan's deep respect for the natural world. Introducing such a groundbreaking concept wasn't without risks. Pitons had been the mainstay for climbers, and convincing them to switch to an entirely new method wasn't easy. But Ivan's authenticity, along with his commitment to the environment, convinced climbers to make the switch. This shift not only benefited the environment but also helped propel Ivan's brand into a more sustainable future. Expansion. From small business to iconic brand, by the early 1970s, Ivan Schuard had established a reputation for producing high-quality climbing gear. However, it was an observation during a climbing trip in Scotland that would change the trajectory of his company. Ivan noticed that rugby shirts made from durable cotton held up better than traditional climbing shirts. The thick cotton was tough enough to withstand harsh conditions, and the fabric offered additional protection against rope friction. Ivan returned to the U.S. with a few rugby shirts and quickly found that climbers loved them. This simple observation became a pivotal moment for Ivan's company. It was a natural next step to expand his product line and branch out from climbing gear into outdoor apparel. This marked the birth of Patagonia, a brand that would eventually become synonymous with sustainable outdoor gear and apparel. Despite this shift, Ivan remained deeply committed to maintaining the highest standards of quality and sustainability. Patagonia became one of the first companies to experiment with alternative materials, including synthetic fabrics that were durable and eco-friendly. In 1985, Patagonia introduced fleece jackets made from recycled plastic bottles, a groundbreaking move that would set a new standard in the industry. Patagonia's commitment to environmental activism. Patagonia's growth wasn't just about making great outdoor products. From the beginning, Ivan Schuard was determined to make a positive impact on the environment. In 1986, Patagonia formalized its commitment to environmental activism by pledging 1% of all sales to environmental causes. This pledge eventually led to the creation of 1% for the Planet, a network of businesses dedicated to supporting environmental nonprofits. Patagonia's dedication to sustainability was further exemplified when they introduced organic cotton in the 1990s. Ivan chose to absorb the higher production costs rather than compromise on environmental impact. This commitment to sustainability became a core value of Patagonia, and it resonated deeply with customers. The company's "Don't Buy This Jacket" campaign in 2011 urged consumers to only buy what they truly needed, promoting the idea of conscious consumption. Building a legacy, Patagonia's rise to success by the late 1990s, Patagonia had evolved from a small business focused on climbing gear into a pioneering outdoor brand. Their products weren't just for climbers anymore. Patagonia apparel became a symbol of environmental responsibility and ethical business practices. The company expanded its offerings to include jackets, backpacks, activewear, and travel gear. Patagonia became a favorite among outdoor enthusiasts, environmentalists, and even those just looking for quality, sustainable products. Patagonia's success wasn't just built on great products, but on a strong ethical foundation. Their reputation for quality, innovation, and environmental responsibility allowed them to stand out in an increasingly crowded market. Patagonia's ability to create products that were both durable and eco-friendly set them apart from other outdoor brands, and their commitment to transparency made them a trusted brand in the eyes of consumers. Innovation and sustainability at the forefront. Patagonia's focus on sustainability didn't stop with organic cotton or recycled materials. The company pushed the boundaries of eco-friendly practices, introducing new technologies and innovative materials. In addition to using recycled polyester and hemp in their products, Patagonia continued to explore ways to reduce the environmental impact of its manufacturing processes. One of Patagonia's standout innovations was their regenerative organic agriculture initiative. This program sought to promote soil health and reduce the environmental impact of raw material production. Patagonia also invested heavily in renewable energy, working with suppliers who shared their commitment to sustainability. Leadership transition, passing the torch to the next generation. In 2022, Ivan Schuard made a monumental decision that would forever alter the future of Patagonia. Rather than selling the company or taking it public, Ivan transferred ownership of Patagonia to a specially created trust and nonprofit organization dedicated to fighting climate change. Under this new structure, all profits not reinvested in the business would be directed toward environmental causes. This decision solidified Patagonia's role as a trailblazer in ethical business practices, ensuring that the company's mission to protect the planet remained at the forefront of its operations. This unprecedented move highlighted Patagonia's commitment to sustainability and social responsibility. Ivan Schuard's legacy lived on in the company's new direction, which would allow future generations to continue working toward a greener, more sustainable world. Patagonia's impact on the industry and future goals. As of today, Patagonia remains one of the most successful and influential brands in the outdoor industry. The company has grown to employ more than 2,500 people worldwide, with stores across North America, Europe, and Asia. Patagonia's product line continues to expand, and the brand remains loyal to its mission of creating high-quality, sustainable products while minimizing environmental impact. Patagonia's future goals include becoming carbon neutral by 2025 and continuing to invest in renewable energy sources, energy efficiency, and eco-friendly materials. They are also exploring innovative solutions, such as regenerative agriculture, to promote sustainability within their supply chain. One of Patagonia's most exciting initiatives is their focus on recommerce. The company launched the Worn Wear program, allowing customers to trade in used items for credit, encouraging a culture of reuse and reducing waste. This commitment to a circular economy aligns perfectly with Patagonia's broader environmental goals and reflects Ivan Schuard's vision for a more sustainable future. The enduring legacy of Patagonia's success is a testament to Ivan Schuard's unwavering dedication to quality, innovation, and sustainability. What started as a small climbing gear operation has grown into a global leader in outdoor apparel and environmental activism. Patagonia has set the standard for how businesses can thrive while prioritizing the health of the planet. Through its commitment to environmental stewardship, social responsibility, and ethical business practices, Patagonia has inspired an entire generation of consumers and companies to rethink what it means to be a responsible business. The company's future is bright, and its mission continues to shape the future of the outdoor industry. The story of Patagonia is a powerful reminder that business can be a force for good. Ivan Schuard's journey from blacksmithing climbing gear to founding a multi-billion-dollar sustainable brand has changed the way we think about business, consumption, and environmental responsibility. Patagonia's success is built on a foundation of passion, purpose, and a deep respect for nature. As the company moves forward, it will continue to inspire others to follow in its footsteps and prove that it is possible to be both profitable and sustainable.